Right now, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick is threatening penalties for school districts that keep what he calls dirty books in their school libraries. KHOU 11's Ugochi Iloka joins us from Spring Branch Middle School, where she spoke with parents.
Here at Spring Branch Middle School, they are carrying a total of 29 books that are allegedly considered inappropriate, according to the list that Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick addressed Wednesday. Here is that very thick list here, and some of the book titles include Murder Trending, All My Rage, and The Art of Drag. We spoke to a grandparent who has a middle schooler at Spring Branch Middle, and he shared his view on the inappropriate books debate.
This is a way to guard their hearts, making sure that nothing will affect them, that is going to change their future. Church people, we don't agree with that kind of stuff.
Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick says if schools don't remove books from the so-called Dirty Recover America books list from library shelves, Texas could pass a law that reduces the school's TA rating by a full letter grade.
Filthy, dirty, and vulgar. These books are not allowed in our prisons, but they're on our school shelves.
Currently, there's no official state list of banned books. Instead, a retired Conroe ISD librarian says it's up to individual school districts to review library materials.
The ones that these book banners go after is mainly the fiction books. I always consider fiction books just awareness.
A Court of Silver Flames is one of the 2,200 books that is on the inappropriate books list. Now, the author describes this book as an erotic fantasy romance novel, but others say it is sexually explicit and vulgar. Regardless, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick really urges parents to research the books at your children's school and then report what you deem is inappropriate or what books could be violating state law. Reporting outside Spring Branch Middle School, Ugochi Iloka, KHOU 11 News.
An important discussion, especially for parents. And just moments ago, Spring Branch ISD did send a statement to KHOU 11 saying the district has removed all titles that appear on that list that Ugochi showed us. The statement goes on to say, quote, the district's library book policy requires strict compliance with Texas law.